You are watching the second episode of Axess Adventures. This episode will be about testing my rig. I will be camping 2 nights north of Huizhou at a beautiful lake, which is not too popular, but it's definitely a hidden gem. Time has come to try my rig. I decided to go on a small trip to a lake, which is about 2 hours drive from Huizhou. This time I didn't take my dog with me. I packed all my things which I planned to take on a longer trip. Maybe a bit too many things, way too many. I don't really like packing anyway, but the hot and humid weather made it quite a challenge. And of course, in the middle of packing, it started raining. This made everything even worse. After a few hours of packing, I finally set off on my mini adventure. I started relatively late in the afternoon, so by the time I've arrived at my destination, it was dark. But what was this destination? It wasn't some campsite or a place loved by tourists. I've simply pinpointed the location on my GPS. A location which seemed interesting. When I reached the location, I had to drive through a gate which was open. It was pitch dark, but as I approached the lakeside, I realized that I won't be the only one spending the night here. I set up my camp, and it took only a few minutes to attract some attention from other campers. Being a foreigner who drives an old, unusual looking Jeep with a rooftop tent and dirt bike on the back attracts quite a bit of attention most of the time. Of course, I was invited to have a late dinner with my new friends, and I spent the rest of the night with these very friendly people. Chinese people are generally very friendly, and I feel that they are usually even friendlier towards foreigners. Of course, there are exceptions, but I'm talking based on my experience of over 9 years. But when it comes to overlanders, travelers, campers, motorcycle riders, that's a whole different level. I'm quite lucky as I tick the off-roader, camper, motorcyclist boxes, so I can benefit from belonging to all these communities. Camping in China is still a very new thing, and camping often means to have a bit of outdoor picnic in a tent in the afternoon and sleep in a hotel. However, there's a small but growing community of serious overlanders and campers, and it's a very helpful and supportive community. The next morning, as I've opened, or rather unzipped my door, I realized that the place which I've randomly selected is indeed an amazing place. The other campers had some serious rigs. My new friends, with whom I keep contact up to this day, kept being friendly the next day too, offering me breakfast and showing me another secret location to swim at the river to where I rode my motorbike. I truly enjoyed the time with them, and I'm really grateful to meet such nice people. My new friends had to leave in the afternoon. Of course, I wasn't happy that they left. But enjoying the nature and the environment only myself isn't a bad thing either. Definitely not a bad thing. I've definitely learned a thing or two about going on a trip, packing and organizing my stuff, and I think, based on my experiences, I will be ready to take on bigger trips. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.